What's going on, Reject Nation? We're gonna watch Superman and Lois episode 2 today. Really loved the first episode. Excited to see what they got in store as this story progresses. You guys could go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Any one of those would really help the algorithm out and get this video promoted. Of course, do gotta mention this is reaction highlights, full-length reaction watch alongs we sync with the time code roll over at our Patreon page. Thank you to everyone who's become a Patron. You guys rock. We cover so many shows over there. We're at the same tier. You get the option for reaction highlights and watch along included. It means so much to have you here. I gotta thank a new gentleman here named Patron. I think that's how you say his name. He's gonna be editing these reaction highlights for us. I think you'll do a good job. He edits for people like Jabby Kaway from time to time as well. Anywho, let's get into action, people.
What can you say about leaving a place you loved?
Even the music is high quality.
The wrench.
Save a lot of money on ladders here.
I only got 2 of the AP classes I wanted, and they put me in Spanish instead of French.
Damn it! That's every one of Jordan's lines. Damn it!
Spanish is stupid.
And to live in a safer place for me to teach you about your powers and the reason you have them.
What do I need to learn? I'm a little stronger, so what?
You're a lot.
It's got laser eyes, kid.
Yeah, that explosion last week, so what?
So I'm just not gonna go to school?
Damn it!
I thought coming here would be a chance to start over, but I guess I'm just gonna be a freak like always. Feels like home already.
Jordan, you got superpowers.
You're not even a little bit psyched about that?
That stranger in the war suit really got to you, didn't he?
What if he knows about us? The boys, where we live.
My dad's working on it.
Your dad relies on him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a big old circle. Ha! Ooh. Dang.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Now.
Who's the composer for this?
Yeah, I gotta learn that name.
Where is it?
It is what? The kryptonite! Kryptonite. I can't get it anymore!
What the frickin' kryptonite?
Take it.
We need to keep looking.
I understand, Captain. But your suit's running low on power.
I don't care. We need to stop Kal-El before he does to this world what he did to mine.
Predictor over here. It's good. You're good. You're good at TV.
Well, I think it has something more to do with the Crisis on Infinite Earths. I mean, that's what I said, right? Yeah.
How exactly did I get this right?
Try to keep an open mind, all right?
Does Clark need that beanie?
It's a way of bonding with Jordan.
Why do we need these big winter jackets? Are we flying somewhere?
Kinda have to. Hold on, okay?
Oh, that's cool.
He gets to go flying with Dad, and I have to go to school.
No. Jonathan, don't get jealous. Although I would be completely jealous if I was in your shoes.
Oh, hey,
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
kiss her.
yeah.
I'm gonna start quarterback?
I'm all right. Too bad. We already got a QB. We'll see how you do with our offense. Some people think it's tough to learn.
That's a diverse group of bullies.
It's really nice.
Black
to
guy,
see
an
that
Asian guy, and a white guy. Oh, it's awesome.
Anybody can victimize somebody. Oh.
Why'd you take it? You definitely should have worn better shoes.
You suck. Fortress.
It's gonna take me a while to get used to how good this show looks.
I know.
Just, you don't expect this
These
quality.
effects are so good.
Maybe this place can help you the same way it helped me.
This place said that your sons wouldn't have powers.
That's the thing from the ship.
This place is a liar.
Think of it as a computer drive that contains the entire history of Krypton.
Your family history begins in Krypton's second largest city,
Look
Kryptonopolis.
at him smiling
I know.
over something that's not depressing.
Feeling actual wonder.
I did hear that Morgan Edge was in Supergirl, but they got a different actor for this one.
Okay.
Just further establishing that this is its own thing. With some slight tie-ins.
Hey, Lois. Hey, Lana.
It's me and my abusive husband.
You know what? You should all come tomorrow for a barbecue.
He looks down.
Our home was lost forever.
1/3 of Superman stories are dedicated to explaining Krypton going away.
You know, it's the Bruce's parents dying of the Superman world.
This is your grandfather, the man you're named after. Unlike we thought, Father, he's manifesting abilities.
It is possible for us to further our Kryptonian heritage after all.
Ah.
Oh,
You know, he
man.
does look like his dad.
Eh?
Oh no, his game's off. His game's off.
No, he can't
Damn
play
it,
football
Jonathan.
anymore.
You'll get powers. I promise you, man. I promise you. Maybe by season 2.
It's way better than therapy. Just go to the Fortress of Solitude once a week. It's
Give Daddy some
so
sugar.
So, how's today without me?
You know, it was a lot better, actually. I think we should have done this a long time ago.
Shut up.
Aw.
I wouldn't even joke with Jordan like that. Laser you.
This time he came in a ship.
So he brought more than just a warsuit with him.
My guys were able to assign this thing a resonance identifier. Goes airborne again. We got him.
By we got him. What do you mean exactly?
Oh, check it out. City council meeting.
Hey, Sarah. Hey.
Hi, Jonathan. I'm really sorry about Timmy and the playbook.
It's all good. I got one now, so it's cool.
So, they both into her now?
You're Lois Lane.
And you're...
Oh, Chrissy Beppo. Been wanting to introduce myself the last few days, but I totally chickened out.
a fellow journalist.
Smallville Gazette came to cover this. Not that there's much news to ever cover at these things.
Meth dads blowing up their children from the last episode. I heard.
Dead pocket explosion, at least.
Ladies and gentlemen, Morgan Edge.
You can have anything you desire.
Wish! You must wish!
Still looking for the simple life? 'Cause those days are gone, Clark.
Canceled years ago.
Let me know when you find the ship.
Why'd you move the family here? Jordan's got no chance of fitting in with kids here.
Damn, you don't like this family.
He just wants Clark all to himself, man.
You told the boys you're Superman.
Oh, it's right.
I don't anymore.
You ruined their childhood, Clark.
This is gonna keep my family together.
No, Clark. You're gonna tear it apart.
Whose side are you on?
He's the real
I just wanted you to invite me to come live with you. That's all I wanted.
lonely in Metropolis.
From entry level to tradesmen, we're estimating around 600.
So, if there are no more questions,
Put it up, Lois.
Yep.
That jobs number you say is an estimate.
That's right, Miss Lane. It's difficult to guarantee an exact figure.
So is there a number that's more feasible? Because I would hate for what happened in New Carthage to happen here.
See that? They're like, oh,
Damn it, Mom. Don't participate in civic discourse.
I thought those mines would be fruitful, save this town, and improve its residents' lives.
yeah, well, that's what we want to hear.
That's right, yeah.
We want to hear. Don't
Checks
really
out.
care about facts.
Checks
I like
out.
what you're saying, though.
Smallville isn't the place to take a risk right now.
No, screw you, Lois. Boo!
Get out of town, leave!
Maybe that's something you'll need to do.
Oh, he's smart. He's gonna turn the people against her.
Yeah. With his charm. Ooh.
What you guys don't know is Lex is blasting that music in this shit.
I'm also a DJ.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
what do you want? You. Go. Why? What did I do to you? It wasn't just me. You destroyed my whole planet!
Wow! Whoa! Superman of Steel vibes. Damn!
Wow!
Oh!
I got that crash zoom.
Yes!
Oh!
I love this so much. I love the action.
Oh! Whoa!
I know you can hear the bomb in my ship. People are gonna get hurt.
Take him.
Make a choice, Kal-El.
Always for the people. Yo, this shit is so good. This is
dope, yeah.
It's so good.
Ah!
That's twice in a row you're falling from space, man.
Oh! Ah! That crater.
I take some shots today, Coach?
Kent, I want you on the book learning the offense.
I think if you just put me out there, I can show you what I can do. Ryan! Attack! Attack!
Told you. You already got a QB.
Oh, they let him pass. Yeah. I don't know much about football. I don't leave it at that.
Working on guys like this before.
This was the worst time for someone like this to be showing up.
Right when you moved your family to Smallville.
When's it ever a good time, Clark?
Dad knows.
Figured it out the other night.
What do you say?
Oh, you know, just that we're making the biggest mistake of our lives.
See, now I know we're on the right track. It is about an article I am working on about Morgan Edge.
I thought you weren't getting involved.
Well, yes, but then he started spouting this BS about helping the town.
Morgan Edge is a corporate vampire. You remember that Edge owns the planet.
Great, great way to kick that off.
The Smallville Gazette.
Dang.
I'm serious, Clark. I'm getting this gut feeling that this is one of the reasons I was supposed to come to Smallville.
She is looking. Oh. Lois, just be a housewife.
That's what the people want.
You're just bored. God. That was a joke, everyone. Clarify. It's scary these days.
Absolutely rooting for Lois to be a full character.
Jonathan, you're a really great brother. You know that?
Aw.
I know how much you gave up by saying yes to coming here. Your whole life's in Metropolis. Your girlfriend's there.
You and I both had lives we left behind.
I really like that kid.
I know.
I think he's like really good.
It's really natural.
Yeah.
The photonucleic effect appears to be insignificant.
Insignificant?
He doesn't even have 100 to your strength.
Test him again.
Human DNA is just too limiting.
Damn Lois.
He's a true villain of the show.
Grandfather doesn't support him. His father doesn't support him. Damn it. Damn it.
This fortress sucks.
Dude, that ship and AI have been doubting you since day one, Jordan. Don't worry.
Leave me
You
alone.
need people
Jordan,
to doubt you to
I'm not going to
motivate
the
you.
Cushings.
What happened at the fortress?
I guess we found out what I always knew. I'm not special. Baby, you have another bad day? Screw you. No.
Yeah, it just blows him up.
It's just about you. I got the chat. Don Draper over here kissed Sarah. So now her dick boyfriend and the entire team are out to get me. That's why I didn't get the playbook? Yeah, genius. I guess super perception isn't one of your powers.
Oh, damn.
Ouch.
We moved here to be closer as a family. And we got invited to this dinner as a family, and we are going as a family.
Damn.
Damn, Lois.
Mom of the year.
You made it.
Sorry we're late.
Drinking the beer, chewing gum.
Thinking about all those jobs.
Hey, I'm gonna come find you in a bit. Want to hear about practice? Okay.
He's so good at playing both Clark and Superman.
Yeah.
He's like so good at it. Like you're not even thinking about Superman when he's Clark.
Yeah,
He's so good at it.
He changed it. He changed my story. It's like a pro-Edge fluff piece. I can't let him do this.
We're calling the Department of Defense. Lois Lane needs her story changed.
Lois Lane needs backup.
Damn, homeboy just shows up straight at the Department of Defense.
It's your dad. He's in the DOD.
I'll explain why.
If you're gone, if you're back soon enough, you might not even notice.
God, this music is so good.
I know, right?
That's not gonna go good for you.
You know, I'm waiting for one comic book property to go. Guns aren't gonna help. So why do we even try?
We gotta do something.
They're just gonna establish that the guns don't work. Uh-oh. Is he targeting him specifically?
Yeah, I think he is.
Where the hell is Superman?
Oh, that's badass. It looks right at the camera.
Yeah.
Signal lost.
Oh, wow. Oh, damn.
You're far too aggressive.
Superman?
Stop calling him that. He's not one of us, Sam. And you don't trust him either because you know what he is capable of.
Oh, how
You
fascinating.
have to help me save your planet, Sam.
Oh.
Before Kal-El.
Back to space.
Yeah. Paul, one more time. Wow.
So cool. Knew it.
Yeah.
Knew it. Just too easy. Too easy.
Did you get the stranger?
Getting closer.
Do you think we made a mistake by moving here?
Actually, I don't. I just have a lot of questions to answer. Like, what are you gonna do about the planet?
I don't know.
Don't become a screenwriter, lady.
And I know this family is closer this week than we were last week. So it's okay if we've got a lot of questions. We're gonna find the answers together.
Aww.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Good night.
Couldn't Superman just like fly him over there once in a while?
Jonathan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking is like, he knows, or just take him still.
You were right before. You moved here for me, and I never even thanked you.
I agree.
So you ever find out if you're half Kryptonian or what?
Not according to holograms. I'll never be like.
So honestly, I don't care what some stupid hologram said. You're my twin brother. I know you better than anyone. You're different now. Okay? Something happened. No one else is gonna help you figure out what that is. I will.
Aw.
Oh,
Dude.
Jonathan.
You're Superman.
You're the best part. You don't even have powers.
The glue that holds his family together.
What's going on?
I'm choosing my favorite.
I'm putting together a team.
I've been gone a lot in your lives. Now, I can't just abandon the world, but I can't abandon you two either. It's gonna take me some time to figure out how to be better at both, but I will.
Aww.
They are going to abuse that.
So I can go to school?
We have to keep an eye on your powers. Yes, you can go.
Where's Mom?
Oh, she had a thing.
Just gonna go kick ass at the Daily Planet.
You rewrote my story.
I merely corrected what was wrong. Miss Lane, I won't have my paper printing this kind of nonsense.
That's what I thought.
Oh shit, she gonna quit.
What's this?
That is the best writing I have done.
You.
Crush you. Let him try.
You're badass.
That assistant's gonna quit too.
Smallville Gazette, here we come.
About you hope it made you who you are.
Sure, her boyfriend's gonna be happy about that.
He's gonna be so pleasant at school.
7734. Someone in the comments tell me what that means.
Pushed you out of your comfort zone and gave you the strength to demand better.
Yes, so badass, man. You're so cool, Lois. I love you. Marry me.
Yeah, there you go.
Take the children. Except for Jordan.
Hello?
The child.
Anyone here?
Well, it's yours now.
Hope we get some crazy boss.
Sorry.
Oh.
Lois, I'm guessing you read my article that was in the Daily Planet?
Didn't really read like you.
Because it wasn't.
Oh,
This is what I really
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, publish that shit.
Yeah.
Publish that shit. Gonna Goliath.
Publishing anything.
Okay, if I publish this, you'll probably get fired, and I can't be responsible.
Oh no, I already quit.
When can you start?
It's gonna be the most woke newspaper ever. It's just two chicks.
It will take some time to locate the proper materials to build one.
Guess we'll go find what we need.
He's good.
Captain Luthor.
Oh,
shit. It's like a Terminator flashback.
Just one man.
Oh.
Dude.
Black suit Superman! Oh. Homelander, no!
Yes.
7734 also looks like hell.
No. He doesn't like my Kal-El.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not my Kal-El.
Good shit.
Good shit.
Another solid installment, if you ask me. Damn good stuff. I don't remember the crossovers all too well, but I have a vague memory in my head about there being a Black Suit Superman, played by Tyler, in one of the crossovers. I think it was the one that aired on Supergirl, which would make sense. So yeah, there was an evil Superman in that version. I don't remember what the conclusion of that is. I encourage you guys to give feedback and comments that help explain things. My mind is telling me that that's the Superman that we saw in the crossover that we were watching in Luthor's flashback here. That would make sense, especially if you're tying it all in. If Luthor comes from that world and he has this negative association,
to say the least,
with who Superman is.
Yeah. Not my Superman.
But I love that, you know, like it's such a great extra layer to add into here, and then to have it be combined already with Lois's father having doubts about everything that's going on with Clark/Superman and the whole family. Like in the last episode, he's coming down hard on Lois for not letting Superman be a Superman, and in this one, he's coming down on Clark for not being a good enough parental figure and not looking out for his kids. and
too much of a parental figure.
Yeah.
Not enough just only Superman.
And because Clark was opposing him in this episode, you can see a version where, you know, like, I don't think Lois's dad's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, this guy's definitely right. Because clearly, from the whole perspective of Lois's dad, whose name I can't remember, I'm just gonna keep calling him Lois's dad. You know, he's having his doubts about Clark's choices lately, and I don't think he would turn on Clark, at least anytime soon. But I think with enough of the manipulation and explanation, especially if he has this conversation with Luthor, maybe he starts to turn against him, you know, where the world versus Superman now, and this Earth when Superman's already a good guy. It's planting the seeds for some awesome conflicts that could arise between Clark, Superman, Luthor, and Lois's dad. All that sounds cool. And it goes without saying, the action's just freaking awesome.
Oh,
This whole episode had me going, sweet, too. That's good drama. Sweet. That's good drama.
You get the best of both worlds across the board, it feels like, because yeah, their realization of the worlds alone, and then the action sequences, like when he's fighting Lex through the woods and stuff like that, like it looked incredible, like way better than network television levels. And I mean, I'm constantly in awe even of the music and stuff like that. And yeah, I love that element of introducing just the nugget of doubt in Papa Lane's mind, you know, to grow that, because yeah, I like that it's taking its time in a way that feels plausible with Lex, and I like that we get a couple little moments with him personally just to kind of see what he looks like and see what his vibe is overall. Him planting the seed with the whole hell and back 7344 thing. Like, for me, who's not seen the crossovers and stuff, it is like hinting at, oh, a much bigger world that makes me actually curious about those other things on the other side of the multiversal wall.
Yeah, they've done a good job with the violence with Luthor because he has his sonic blast power, but no one's getting like bloodied up or obliterated. And I can't really recall in the last episode, was there anyone who actually was murdered? Or even in this episode?
I can't.
I think he murdered the guy at the beginning, but they look like they were bad guys already.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it's just like they're able to make it look so sinister and
painful.
Kind of gruesome. Yeah. It compensates for hopefully what is not a lot of people being massacred. Because that was the one thing that kind of popped up in my head during this episode was, wait a minute though, you're causing like a lot of havoc and you were just about to like bomb a city a minute ago. Even though that would, go to prove your point that Superman's a ruthless character, but still. Like,
but I think he knew that Superman wouldn't choose him.
But I'm like, if he did, what would he have done?
He would have been like, I'm right! I called it!
Call him back!
I knew you blew it! You're the evil one!
You're a dick!
You let them die. I just sent the bomb.
Yeah, I gave you the choice.
Yeah, it was all you, man. I'm loving that layer, but really it feels like it's a Clark and Lois show first.
Yeah, which I mean is great considering the title.
I just think that's so interesting because, I don't know, it kind of actually feels like a solid 50-50.
Yeah.
It's so interwoven, like perfectly interwoven. It's not like when we're just with Clark and Lois or the kids. I'm like, can you get back to some Superman shit? I don't feel that way. And then when the Superman stuff happens, it's so rewarding. I love how it does feel like it's constantly feeling like an interference in his life.
Yeah, really. Like, oh God, please don't ring the thing now. We're at a barbecue.
And it's not like Clark is ever going, I don't want to go, he's not behaving like his son, he's not like,
the world sucks.
Yeah, he doesn't have that attitude, but you could feel the conflict. They're trying to be like there for his kids, and then especially with his kids now having powers, or at least one of them having a display of powers, how that creates conflict for the guy, feeling like he has to be kind of a 24/7 dad, but it's impossible for him. They have to balance. Like, their lifestyles are just so weird to me. Yeah. They have weird lifestyles, man. I mean, it's neat how they're taking Lois out of the Daily Planet and putting her here to work in the small town of Smallville. One thing that I think makes it feel a little bit less like a CW show, too. The only thing that feels like a CW show to me is the husband to
the guy
Lana Lake.
Who has that one note. He's always showing up like right in time to catch Lois saying something about Morgan Edge or whatever.
Or to like catch a few words through his peripheral on the typewriter. It's probably Morgan Edge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Morgan Edge. That was one beat right there with the laptop was the only thing that felt like a CW show. But the rest, I think part of the quality that makes it elevated too is, with a lot of the shows on network television, they have their designated sets for most things.
Yes.
You don't feel like you have a designated set.
Yeah. We're either at school or at home, or it's an action set piece in a nondescript warehouse.
Yeah, it seems like they got a lot. They're moving around quite a lot.
Yeah,
and I love that. And the music too is incredibly cinematic. From the touching, wondrous tones that you get when you're with Clark or the family to the heavy tones and those what is that instruments that they play for the Luthor parts? Those are so like something menacing is just like fucking enveloping you in that moment.
Well, and they're all like so synthesized and so like unnatural sounding. I love that you have these more naturalistic tones that rise up when you're in Smallville that kind of hint toward the Americana nostalgia of that. And then when you cut to Lex, it's like droning and foreboding.
Droning is the word.
Yeah, it almost feels like an alarm or something like that.
Feels like his footsteps.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like really expressive in that way. And it's one of those things where I'll catch it partway through and be like, oh wow, like sometimes it's distracting to notice the music, but this just keeps coming back to me like, wow, this is so detailed and it's so expressive and it seems to fit the scene so well. It doesn't feel stock,
I have a very sneaking suspicion about what's going on with Jordan. I think he is Superboy Prime, which I believe is the correct terminology, the bad Superboy. I have a suspicion that Jor-El, the AI version, is intentionally trying to not hone in on his powers because I think he suspects that there's something malevolent that could come from this guy. And the show keeps kind of saying it.
I mean,
Jordan's only good at the end of each one of these episodes. Like he's moody and whiny, and yes, I understand he's got mental health condition, social anxiety disorder. At the same time, though, sometimes it doesn't feel as layered as it can be. It just seems like everything it really does just make him sad or angry.
His scenes definitely develop for me over time, because when we cut back to him, there are times where I'm like, oh, is this gonna start to get annoying? But they always bring it back, but it is sort of like a mode that character seems to slip into by default.
I mean, I'm not gonna act like I hate the guy, because I don't. There are some scenes that I really like what he's doing, and I never feel like it's the performer's fault. You know, because I have a feeling that what they're doing with him is they're trying to repress what his capabilities are, because I'm like, shit's just not adding up.
Yeah.
Him saying like, no, your kids won't have powers, not likely. Kid clearly has powers. Like, clearly has powers. Yeah, it just happens spontaneously, you know? That's it, Kal-El. That's all you gotta deal with. So somehow you just gotta keep a lookout for when it spontaneously happens.
Yeah, and if it happens to be spontaneously an explosion like last time, well, it doesn't really mean much, though. You know, it's not real powers, man.
Yeah, there's something kind of ominous about the way Jor-El's portrayal is here.
He's got no warmth to him at all.
No, and I know he's the AI, but the AI is supposed to also embody kind of the personality of Jor-El. And like I said, I've seen like 2 episodes of Supergirl and only the crossovers that feature Supergirl. And if she's ever appeared in like Flash or something, like that's the most I've ever seen of Supergirl. So I don't know what the portrayal is of Jor-El entirely, but yeah, the vibe that we're getting here is there's something about him that I think he knows more than he's letting on. The theme of this seems to deal so much with father and son, family overall, even down to the one-note character of Lana Lang's husband. It seems all about protecting the community and the family. Like, his motives seem good, and I think that's one thing that seems, other than we gotta see more of this Morgan Edge character develop, but everyone seems pretty layered in their motivations. Like Luthor, sure, he's got like the evil music and he comes across evil and looks freaking evil. But already you're like, well, like, totally get it. You know, like that one flashback, I feel the same way about like, he's a freaking Terminator. Yeah,
take him
you
out.
Can't trust like Sarah Connor in here, you know? You can't trust him.
He's gotta be traumatized.
He's gonna be evil. You can't trust this guy. It's like, it's not the same Superman, but he's kind of in this dark, cyclical world of, well, I gotta still to take my vengeance and my revenge and wipe out the evil that is Superman. And I like that. I think that's refreshing to have that for a live action Lex Luthor as well. Someone who's not just businessman or evil genius, you know? Like, this is a very different take, at least for live action, you know? But like I keep saying, I know we're kind of hopping around here, the drama is so well done. I loved watching all of the Lois investigating and going to the small town meeting and the Gazette. I was charmed by all of that. Jonathan having to deal with how, like, he didn't ask for any of this, and he played it so real. I think that's what was so great about his performance, is he could have gone for such a heavy, defeated take, but it would feel kind of like too much of a slingshot from what he was like in the last episode. The character's naturally optimistic. He's naturally more of a positive guy. And that's what I thought was layered about it. He's obviously trying to maintain a positive head space while dealing with the most negativity he's ever had to deal with in his life. You know, being isolated at school, having to deal with the fact that his brother's getting the superhero treatment, not just isolated, but also bullied at school, being away from his girlfriend. He's got a lot to deal with, and he made all this big sacrifice with they say to them, like, you know, you made the choice to come here, but I'm like, I don't really feel like they had much of a choice.
Yeah, what if they said no?
Yeah, I remember them saying, like, you'll have time to think about it tonight, but I don't really recall them bringing much of a choice in the matter. I do think that actor brings a lot of warmth in his presence. Like, I got a little misty-eyed when he was talking with Jordan at the end. Like I said, like, there's so much of this theme seemed to be about protecting and community, family. There's a lot of love represented in this show that is shot really dark and has a lot of dark things going on here, but there's a lot of love all around, which I think embodies the theme of Superman, of you know, having to do acts of love in the midst of darkness.
Acts of love and the struggle that you can go through for those acts of love. You're like, how hard love can be sometimes.
Yeah. And damn, that guy is so good. He's so good at playing Clark and Superman.
He's so he's really natural at both, and like you said during the reaction, like, he could switch between them both, and I'm effortlessly hooked into either one, and there's no scenes at all almost. Like, it is really credit to his performance ability, because even during the action, I'm never like, oh, did they switch a stuntman in? Like, you know, he's
Yeah.
just the full package for this.
And I gotta say too, we had some of our worries about Lois Lane from the first episode. I hope they really make her feel more like a strong character, and it feels like it's her show too. And right away, I'm like, oh, second episode, they already alleviated that problem.
Yeah, like I'm excited to see what happens at the Smallville Gazette. And
I was rooting for her. She's a really strong character in a way that feels very natural. Like she doesn't. I don't know, how do I communicate this properly? She has a kind of like a sincere, serious take on the character. She's not like depressed and she's not without the charisma, but there is this sense of like, as a journalist, she has this great quality of listening and reacting, and a sense of empathy is always on display, and just the body language and the eyes of her performance. I think she does a great, wonderful job. And I'm like, I was even charmed by the Gazette thing, you know? Like I really like this show a lot. I really do. I just have I was falling off of every CW show for a reason. And so I have like my apprehensions, but that's only because of preconceived notions. But what we've gotten so far, I'm like, I don't know, this is pretty great.
Yeah.
This is cinematic, it's cable quality. I love it a lot. All right, guys, what did you think of the second episode here? What did we not talk about that you're angry at us for not talking about? Leave your thoughts down below. Subscribe, click that notification bell, hit that like button. Check us out on Patreon. Last but not least,
Deontay W. Tongue Punch Fart Box. Listen up, man. It's time for your shout out, and I want you to come meet me at my Fortress of Solitude so I can run you through some tests, all right? I'm gonna test out that punch fart box of yours and see if it's worth putting against my tongue, because that's the word I left out, and that's where we're headed in this shout out. So, buddy, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling loved, because we love and appreciate you being here. Anyway, be well, and thank you for your continued support. And I will see you in the Fortress of Solitude, my friend.
are you aware of like most of what you're saying when you do these shout outs?
Where did you come from? I just blacked out for a minute there.